Welcome to the Liberated Feminine Podcast. I'm Lucy Lampy, your host, and as you are probably aware of at the time of listening to this podcast, Valentine's Day is coming. And my goal is that so are you. Okay, now, way outside of the scope of Valentine's Day, I hope that you are coming on a consistent basis. And you know that I'm here to support you in that, in helping dissolve the blocks that get in the way, the shame, the internalized bullshit that keeps you from connecting with your pleasure, etc., etc. However, right now, as we gear up for Valentine's, I really want to focus on this specific piece. Let's talk about great sex. Okay, now you can have amazing sexual experiences with yourself and your self-pleasure, of course, and with your partner. What are you experiencing? Is it the kind of sex that you are like, oh my God, I can't wait? Is it sex worth wanting? Okay, is it sex worth wanting? And if it's not, or if it is, and you just want to expand that and you want to have even more skillful mastery in the bedroom, then listen to this episode. Now, there are a few things that really great lovers have in common. The first one is that they understand that amazing sex, amazing skills in the bedroom, they are learned. They are exactly that. They are learned skills. It's not just talent or luck. Now, granted, there are some who maybe have to work a little bit more at those skills than others, okay? Some of you will have the gift of knowing how to touch your lover more than, let's say, the average Joe or Joan would. But even so, it's like, think of anything that requires talent. Talent alone is not enough. Luck alone is not enough. You must refine your skills and fine-tune and learn what it is that will actually light up your lover in bed. So the second thing of that is presence, okay? Because when you are present, then you can attune to what your partner wants, to what your lover wants. So the second thing that all great lovers have in common is they prioritize presence over technique. Presence over tricks and maneuvers and all these, little things that you might learn about online or in a course, which we will get there. Okay, we will get there. Because without presence, you're just going through the motions. You're going through the motions mechanically. You're thinking, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D, and check, and forgetting that maybe your partner's body in that moment needs something different. Now, I know that the majority of you listening to this podcast are women. So maybe this is something that you want to share with your partner, especially if your partner is a man. Okay? Not because men are aloof about this, they're not, but because masculine energy and the male mind, the single focus mind, tends to think in terms of checklists, in terms of, this plus this equals that. So as long as I have this guaranteed route to her having an orgasm, this is what I'm going to do. But also for yourself, in your self-pleasure practice, for example, are you being performative? Are you being simply goal-driven? Are you just focusing on the outcome and missing out on all the juicy, dripping with eros steps along the way that come with being truly deeply present? So what does this look like to be present? It doesn't mean that you have to do hours of tantric breath work before making love, okay? You can, let's see, how do I put this not too crudely? Fuck it, I'm just gonna go there. Today's episode is sponsored by Beducated, the world's largest sex school with access to over 150 courses for curious adults. Because remember, sex is a skill. It's something we learn, practice, and refine, not something we're just supposed to magically know. And this is why I love Beducated. It's a shame-free, expert-led library that teaches intimacy, pleasure, communication, and so much more in a grounded, embodied way. This is real education, not performative, not cringy. It's guided, respectful, grounded, varied, and actually useful. And especially now as we prepare for Valentine's Day, and let's be real, way past Valentine's Day. This is something you can learn at your own pace in 5-minute quickies or long deep dive sessions. So if you're listening to this podcast, I already know you're someone who values your liberation, especially your erotic liberation and reclaiming your relationship with your own body and also with your partner, with your lover, and deepening that connection is probably something that you value. So right now, Beducated is offering a free roadmap quiz so that you know exactly where to begin in this beautiful, big, deep sea of courses. So to begin, click the link in the show notes to get started on your personal journey with Beducated. Enjoy. Okay. It doesn't have to look like this like lovely, angelic, love-making, bringing in, ushering in the presence of God. It can look like both of you standing in front of the mirror while he grabs you by the hair and fucks you from behind and you both watch it. Okay, but you're present. So you're feeling every single stroke, every sensation, hearing, feeling every exhale, every grunt. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? It's not like you're just watching, dissociating from your body and watching somebody else fucking in your body. Okay, you are so in your own body, number one, and two, so connected to and really feeling your lover's body. And this is so nuanced from moment to moment. Not just from day to day, from the time that you have sex on Monday to the time you have sex on the next Monday, but from moment to moment, it is so attuned. And so, or you must be so attuned. And this is not something you have to super force at all. You don't have to force at all. You don't have to effort your way into it. What you actually do is you soften into the moment. You soften. Anytime you find yourself in a space of, oh my God, I need to perform. Oh my God, why am I not coming yet? Oh, do I look good? Is he enjoying this enough? What does he want that he's not telling me? Just soften in that moment. Bring whatever, maybe there's a specific word or sentence, line, saying that you want to say to yourself internally, or maybe there's something that you can visualize in that moment, like just like this honey-like texture of red, throbbing, erotic energy that just like blasts all that fear out of your periphery. And then you can just soften into it. Or you can literally envision your energy just softening like a puddle into the moment, into just a big pleasure puddle. Whatever works for you. You got to tap into those little sub-modalities, as they call them. But this presence is the key. Now, the third and final way, I mean, there are more, but the third way that we're going to share in today's episode that all great lovers have in common is that they understand that the learning never ends. It never ends. So great, maybe this is for yourself too. Maybe you learned your most exciting way to have this big, juicy, nourishing, rippling orgasm in this season. But then there's something different that your body needs and craves in another season. And again, from day to day, from experience to experience, every single experience is new. This could be its own fourth point, really, but we'll piggyback this on point 3, okay? The third way. It's like 3A and 3B, because 3A isn't the learning never ends. 3B is that every single experience is new. They approach every single lovemaking, every single fucking, every single sexual encounter as if it were the first time, as far as the energy goes, without the weight of expectation and like, oh, well, here we go, blah, blah, I know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to do some foreplay. I'm going to go down on him. He's going to go down on me. We're going to do a little 69. Maybe I'll get off first and then he'll come inside and then we'll be done and we'll go to sleep. Boring. Okay, look, this is better than nothing, right? And maybe this checks the boxes of at least it's something. At least it's some kind of sexual intimacy. However, I dare you, I dare you, I challenge you to, from this point on, maybe for the next, I don't know, like month or maybe the next 10 times you have sex, pick a number, pick a metric, something measurable, that every single time you show up to make love with your partner or to get freaky nasty with your partner, whatever it is, you approach it with the energy of the first time. Now, yes, you want to, bring in the things that you know they already like. You're not starting from scratch, actually. But the energy of curiosity, the energy of possibility, the energy of like, oh, I wonder if I do this, what will that be like? If I know that he likes when I don't know, grab his balls when he's inside of me. What if I just try something a little different on top of that? What if I also do this? And I don't want to get too explicit. Okay, I don't want this to get flagged. I think we might already be past that point, but I will cut it off there. Be curious. Be curious. Be playful. Like breathe the fun back into it, the newness. This is why new relationship energy is so intoxicating. It's like, oh my God, we have everything to learn about each other still. We have everything to discover. My lover loves this. I can't wait to give it to them. And I can't wait to see what else makes them just light up. What else makes them like crazy with desire. And so we tend to lose touch with that a little bit over time in long-term committed relationships. That's just part of it. This is why it takes intention, not hard effort, but intention and presence and a softening in order to really, bring that, like keep that alive. It's more than just keeping the spark alive and keeping, sex going, making sex happen. It's about bringing your erotic aliveness and keeping the relationship, that's this aspect of the relationship especially, actually living and breathing as its own entity. Okay, so let me know in the comments below, in the comments if you're listening on Spotify or on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, what else you would add to this. What do great lovers have in common along these lines? And for more to support you, okay, listen, learning as far as skills go, I've got a resource for you that you can learn a ton of skills from, like the kinky stuff and the spanking and the dirty talk and all of these more edgy taboo things to the deeply sensual, the lingam massage, the yoni massage, the full body sensual massage, how to de-armor the body so that your nervous system can feel safer in pleasure, alone and with a partner. All of this and more. There are 150 plus courses on Beducated. And you might have seen Beducated or heard that name now if you've been listening to the Liberated Feminine podcast for some time, or if you follow me on social media. And this is because I so fully believe in what they're doing. And I have my own courses for things throughout the years that maybe you have some of those too. But these are specifically tailored to help you become a better lover, not just skilled in how you give, but also skilled in how you receive and how you give to yourself. So for that, check out the link in the description and start with your free roadmap quiz so that you will know exactly where to begin. Because again, 150 plus courses, it's like, where do I start? That's help, I need a map. So they are providing you with a map. Okay, so begin there at the link in the show notes. And until next time, here is to liberating your wild feminine heart.